Hello all dinosaurs, welcome to our basement dino dungeon, and today we will take a look at our Spinosaurus collection versus Kanotaurus entire collection. We have new figures to unbox very soon in our next video as well, so stay tuned to the end of this video. Let's get right into it. Okay guys, let's begin with our first Spinosaurus of the day. This is actually a repaint that we have created a few weeks ago, a couple of months ago to be exact. This is what we call Spinosaurus Earthquake right over here, okay? And this is Kanotaurus eyes. Yes, I've actually repainted this using the Control and Concur Kanotaurus, but I've actually used a paint which is not of the highest quality, and you can see like paint is starting to wear off, but that is fine, it is still roaring well. Just check this out, and I actually love this color scheme quite a lot. Okay, gonna place it right over here. Okay, next up, let's take a look at this battle damaged Spinosaurus, which you guys should be extremely familiar with. You can actually remove the rib cage and see the internal organs, and when you press this button, the entire body will spin, and it comes with this jaw biting action as well. Okay, yes, if you're new here, my name is Dan. I upload dinosaur videos every single week, so make sure you subscribe if you like dinosaurs, if you like Jurassic World. Okay, right over here we have another Kanotaurus, which you guys may not have seen this before. This is actually a Kanotaurus from Toro by Bertat. It looks pretty cool. We have plenty of new figures we actually show you guys. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys another new figure that we have added very recently. Okay, this is actually a Kanotaurus from PNSO. Kanotaurus is actually a super slender and fast dinosaur, can run really fast. And want you guys to let me know, Spinosaurus versus Kanotaurus, who do you think will win in the battle? I think it's very simple. Definitely Spinosaurus, but I mean, do you guys like Spinosaurus more or Kanotaurus? Do let me know, okay? Next up, we have another Spinosaurus right over here, and this, it's a figure from Mojo Fun. It's pretty cool. It comes with this movable jaw, and this is actually a bipedal Spinosaurus. Next up, we are going to open up one of these eggs before we take a look at other dinosaurs. We are still in search for the Kanotaurus minifigure, so hopefully we can get the Kanotaurus, and this will be, you know, a new addition to our collection. We're just gonna put the slime in the eggshell way. Just gonna clean this up with a tissue paper. All right. And yes, it's time for us to unveil this. I'm just gonna reach out to grab my pair of scissors right over here. Okay, just gonna cut the pack open. Hopefully, because we are actually still trying to get Kanotaurus, Charlie. Oh my goodness, we've got a T-Rex yet again. Okay, so we have plenty of this T-Rex, but it's fine, let's assemble this. So these are basically Jurassic World captive eggs. It's pretty cool. It comes with, you know, a little figure, and it comes with an information card. As you guys can see, T-Rex has an aggression of 4, intelligence of 4 as well. Pretty cool. Let's put this away, and let me grab another Kanotaurus, okay? How about this one right here? Okay, this one you guys should be very familiar with. It is the Control and Concur Kanotaurus Toro from Camp Cretaceous. Just going to put it right over here. We have another new Camp Cretaceous Kanotaurus to show you guys. This is our latest addition to our Kanotaurus collection, okay? This is actually the Imagine Next Kanotaurus Toro. You can see the scar right over here as well. So I want you guys to let me know, do you guys like Spinosaurus more or Kanotaurus more? You know, if you ask me, it's extremely difficult because, you know, both of these carnivores are actually my most favorite carnivore, so it's actually extremely hard for me to choose between these two. Alright, next up, I'm gonna show you guys the new Camp Cretaceous Spinosaurus, okay? So that's basically, I basically got my inspiration for the Spinosaurus earthquake from this 2021 Spinosaurus extreme chomping Spinosaurus figure, to be exact. It's extremely nice. I'm just gonna put it right over here, okay? Next up, I'm gonna show you guys another very cool Kanotaurus figure from Jurassic Park. Just take a look at how amazing this look. This is basically a vintage Kanotaurus figure. This is even much older than many of you guys who are watching this video right now, okay? I'm not kidding you. This is probably since like 1990, so this is like almost like 20 years, 20 to 30 years. Yes, extremely old figure. Jurassic Park Carnotaurus demon. Just gonna put it right over here. Okay, are you guys able to see it? Okay, I'm just gonna put it. Oh my goodness, I just caused an earthquake. Okay, I am back. I've basically rearranged the Kanotaurus. I'm just gonna try to balance the Kanotaurus demon really carefully in case, she or he causes yet another earthquake. Next up, let's take a look at another Spinosaurus which you guys may not have seen before. This is actually a super cool looking Spinosaurus from Natural History Museum from Safari Ltd. Carnegie collection. Looks really fantastic. I really love this. Just gonna place it right over here. Okay, next up, let's take a look at this Kanotaurus from Rebel. Extremely nice as well. So this is actually a pretty high quality figure. It has a movable jaw, and you can see the body has a beautiful shine, and these spikes are actually very sharp. Spinosaurus is actually known as the spine lizard. Kanotaurus is known as the meat-eating bull. Kanotaurus is actually way smaller but much faster, okay? In case that you guys want some facts. Next up, let's take a look at the original Control and Conquer Kanotaurus. This is really beautiful. It is it's basically the Control and Conquer Kanotaurus, which you can twist the tail, the neck, and the jaw will move along as well. There's a button right here. Okay, you guys should be extremely familiar with this. Just going to bring my camera back such that you can take a look at the entire scenario over here, okay? Next up, let's take a look yet at another beautiful Kanotaurus. This is from Nanmu Studio, inspired by the Kanotaurus from Jurassic World. Just going to place it right over here. Next up, time for us to take a look at a Spinosaurus, and this is from PNSO. The face looks a little bit weird, but the body looks really fantastic. I love this sail. It has a very beautiful shape, and the tail is long and elegant. Really like this a lot. Just gonna place it right over here, okay? Next up, let's take a look at, let me try to grab another Kanotaurus figure right behind. So this one is also from Imagine Next, but you can see the colors are actually very different. This is a much brighter and much more vibrant color. Okay, so once you press this button, the neck will move, the jaw will snap out. Okay, so it's very cool. I'm just gonna place it right over here. Alright, next up, let's take a look at another Spinosaurus. This is a very amazing Spinosaurus. This is from Nanmu Studio as well, also inspired by the Spinosaurus from Jurassic Park. You can see the face, the body, extremely well detailed. I'll place it right over here. I think it's time for us to open up another wrap, okay? So I've actually cut this wrapper loose in advance because it is extremely difficult for us to actually remove it without pre-cutting it. So just gonna put this aside. Let's grab this pack out, leaving the slime behind. You can see this slime is extremely gooey, extremely sticky. Alright, just gonna clean it a bit with the tissue paper and hopefully guys, we are able to get a new figure. We are still looking out for Bumpy, Charlie, and Kanotaurus. Okay, so let's open this up together right now. I'm trying not to stare into the contents such that we do not know. I mean, there it is. You have a blue figure, so I'm not too sure whether you guys have already seen me resemble this before, but let's take a look. Okay, let's take a look at this again. So we have blue, which has an intelligence of 4, aggression of 5, and aggression of 5 as well. So I beg your pardon, that is the same for the T-Rex, which is 5, not 4, I beg your pardon. So here's the tail, you can just pop it right in. And there you go, we have Blue the Velociraptor right over here. So Blue is actually the most intelligent, or rather should I say, you know, after the Indoraptor, or probably the Indominus Rex. Yep. Next up, let's grab hold of another Spinosaurus, and this is a super cool, epic react attack Spinosaurus. Yes, this is actually a Spinosaurus, a vintage Spinosaurus from Jurassic Park. You can see it has a nice Jurassic Park 3 logo right over here, but the body is slightly damaged. I think we are running out of space, so I'm just gonna put it on the floor because this guy is huge. Next up, let's take a look at 2 little adorable Kanotaurus right over here. We have 2 Snap Squad Kanotaurus. One is a normal figure, and the other one is a shiny version. So let me just place this over here. Alright, next up, let's take a look at another vintage Spinosaurus. Oops, this is not a Spinosaurus, this is actually a Baryonyx, but this is actually very, very closely related to a Spinosaurus. Baryonyx, they are from the Spinosauridae family. They are like cousins of Spinosaurus, along with like Suchomimus, Irritator, yeah, many of them. Next up, another Quadrupedo Spinosaurus. What is Quadrupedo Spinosaurus, you may ask, which means they are actually walking on 4 legs. Quad means 4, okay? So this is a bipedal. Bi means 2, and bipedal means is walking on 2 legs. And this is quadrupedo, alright? Next up, let's take a look at another Kanotaurus. This is a mini Kanotaurus. How adorable is this? So this is actually a nice free toy from McDonald's Happy Meal. Camp Cretaceous as well. You can see the scar of the Kanotaurus right on the right hand side of the snout. I'm gonna place it right over here. Next up, okay, Extreme Chomping Spinosaurus. You guys should have seen this. I really love this. This is actually one of the very rare Spinosaurus, but not as rare as the battle damage Spinosaurus. So I'm just gonna put it right over here. This is the Extreme Chomping Spinosaurus. So you can see our Spinosaurus collection is actually way bigger than a Kanotaurus, but I think we have still one more. This was the first and the original Mattel Carnotaurus. This is the Action Attack Kanotaurus. Only action, but no sound, so you can, when you press this button, you just go into this like nodding action. It looks so cute, as if it is dancing. Yep. Let's move on. Let's take a look. Shall we just open up the other rack? Cause you know, I can't wait for us to see what we've got. I really want to get a Kanotaurus. You know, we keep getting the same figures. You know, we keep getting T-Rex, we keep getting Blue, we keep getting Echo. I want Charlie, I want Bumpy. You know, I really want Kanotaurus. Let's hope we can get it, okay? So I'm just gonna remove all the slime. You can see it's all gooey and sticky. Just gonna put it in the bin for now, okay? And I'm gonna take a piece of paper, tissue paper, to just clean the mess off before we actually cut the pack open, okay? So let's see whether we can do this right now. Alright, let's open this up. Are you guys excited? I'm pretty excited. I'm forcing myself not to look at what's inside. But there you go. we've got yet another blue. How disappointing is this? Extremely disappointing. So we have the same blue again, but you know, we're not going to assemble this. That's fine. So we have been opening like close to like 30 different eggs, but we have still yet to get Kanotaurus, Charlie, or Brumpy. Next up, we have a Spinosaurus. This is a basic figure. You can see it looks exactly the same. The colors looks identical to the extreme Chomping Spinosaurus, except that it doesn't have a red paint on the top of his head. Alright, this is a basic figure Spinosaurus. Just gonna place it right over here. Next up, a cool Kanotaurus figure. This is a Kanotaurus from Schleich, a mini version right over here. Just gonna place it here. Oops! Oh my goodness. You can see the Kanotaurus portion is actually very unstable. Let me just bring this up again. We have too many Kanotaurus lying down. Come on, get straight up. Okay. Place it over here. Wow, this Kanotaurus is having like problems standing still, standing upright. Alright, let's move on. I'm just gonna reach out to any figures that I can get. What is this? This is an amazing, majestic, magnificent Kanotaurus from Mattel. You can see the intricacy of the detailing done on this figure. Absolutely amazing. Just gonna place it right over here. Oh my goodness. Again. So, okay, I'm just gonna let the Kanotaurus rest on the ground. Okay, maybe I'll just put this up. You know, we have to be really careful not to, you know, accidentally move all this Kanotaurus, and definitely need more space. Okay, next up, let's see what we got over here. Another majestic looking Spinosaurus figure. This is from Mattel. An extremely well detailed and well molded Spinosaurus. Extremely beautiful, okay? I'm just gonna place it right over here. Okay. Alright. Next up, another Kanotaurus for you to see. Yes, this is Kanotaurus from Nanmu Studio again. You can see this is the green version and this is the red version, okay? I'll just place this over here. So there are actually two different color variations from the Nanmu Studio figures, similarly to the Spinosaurus. Next up, let's take a look at this Carnotaurus. Yes, if you guys have watched Little Green Pea, which is a series I've created back in the past, this was like the villain of the movie. A very cool looking figure from Schleich. You know, it's not accurate, but you know, it doesn't really matter to me because sometimes they look cool. It's more important than being accurate to me. Yeah, that's how I feel personally. Alright, next up, let's take a look at this juvenile Spinosaurus. Not exactly baby, so it's like, you know, growing up, maybe like a teenager or a young adult. This is a figure from Mattel. You can see the colors look very identical to the adult Spinosaurus from Mattel. So you can see we have an amazing lineup right over here. Absolutely incredible lineup. Next up, another impressive and unbelievable vintage Jurassic Park Spinosaurus. Okay, this is actually a Site B. I think this is from the Lost World. I think, yep, that's right, JP39. Very cool looking, extremely rare. I actually got this from eBay, so it cost me you know, quite a lot of money. So I'm just gonna put it right over here. It can't stand very well, just to let you know. And we have a massive Spinosaurus to show you guys right over here. Yes, it's a majestic looking Spinosaurus. I would say this is actually bipedal. It's just that, you know, I'm not sure. This could be quadrupedo because of the body shape. So this is from PNSO, an extremely high quality, well detailed figure. One of the best Spinosaurus figures that I have in my collection. Just gonna place it right over here. It comes with a beautiful base, just to let you know, okay? We have more Spinosaurus and Kanotaurus, definitely, because I actually like Spinosaurus more than the Kanotaurus. I mean, take a look at this. This is from Mattel, an amazing figure. I love it a lot. A quadrupedo one, but you can see there is like some paint coming off, or like, you know, I'm not too sure. There's basically some white kind of paint on it. I'm not too sure whether it was caused by myself or is this like the original. But what a beautiful and magnificent facial sculpt that it has, and the colors are just perfect. It's beautiful. I really love this really realistic color scheme, and it definitely looks like a modern day crocodile. Okay, I think we have ran out of space to actually place this figure on the table. You can see, so I'm just gonna put it on the floor. Okay, on the floor. Oops. Yeah, I'm just gonna be placing it on the floor. Okay. Next up, two baby. Okay, not exactly baby, just mini figures of, you know, this is like, you know, back then versus now. Okay, this is actually a Mattel minifigure of a Spinosaurus. You can see it has a beautiful red sail, and this is the older version from Jurassic Park. Very vintage looking. Jurassic Park 3. I'm gonna place it right over here. This figure, it actually can't stand at all. So the moment you release it, it will just fall over. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it lying down. Okay, you have a good rest. You take a nap. I'm gonna place the Mattel one, which can stand much better. Another JP3 Spinosaurus. Yes, we have plenty of Jurassic Park Spinosaurus. Can you guys hear this? Okay, I'm just gonna bring it closer to the mic. I'm gonna press the button. Yes, there you go. This is the roaring sounds of a Spinosaurus. I call this the golden boy. You guys know why? Because the top of his neck is actually painted with this really bronze and golden looking paint. It's shiny, it's shimmering, it's beautiful. Okay, so this is a Spinosaurus from Jurassic Park. I am going to squeeze it in, and let's see whether we can place it right in the middle. Yes, we have successfully placed it right in the middle. Next up, okay, all we left are like Spinosaurus. We have no more Kanotaurus figures to show you guys. Oh, there's actually one. This is a vintage Schleich Kanotaurus. Extremely beautiful. It has a very soft and rubbery feel to it. The tail is actually slightly flexible. Beautiful. This is also one of the villains from Little Green Pea. Okay, from Schleich. I actually love Schleich figures a lot. Okay. Oh my goodness. This action attack Kanotaurus is giving me a lot of problems. It keeps falling over. Next up, Snap Squad Spinosaurus. A baby Spinosaurus, looks extremely adorable. It has this beautiful, cute little sail. Alright. Next up, another pretty cool Quadrupedo Spinosaurus. This is from Schleich. Not the most well detailed figure. If you take a look at the eyes, it is like, oh my goodness, rolling my eyes. It's very, very funny looking. It's not the fiercest, looking pair of eyes that you can find in a carnivore, but the overall sculpt, it's pretty nice. I'm just going to try to find a space. I think we are running out of space. I'm going to borrow some space from the Kanotaurus, okay? Kanotaurus, we have to use a space because your squad is really not big enough. Right? Next up, another Jurassic Park Spinosaurus. How many Spinosaurus do we actually have? I think we have like close to like 50 different Spinosaurus. Yep, this is a vintage Jurassic Park rubbery figure. Yes, it's very soft and rubbery. Extremely vintage, extremely precious to me. I'm gonna place it right on the floor for now. My floor is actually covered with carpet, so it's actually very, very safe for me to place them. Two more old figures. This is from 2015, I think, from the first movie of Jurassic World, and this is another Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus. You can see it is like You know, it has like blue glowing stripes across the body. It's really cool. It looks like, you know, those dinosaurs from Jurassic World Alive, those bosses. Do you guys play Jurassic World Alive or Jurassic World the game? Yep, I used to play it, but you know, recently I've just been too busy to actually play games. Although I do play other mobile games. Okay. Next is actually yet another Jurassic Park Spinosaurus. This is actually very similar to this one right over here, just with a different paint scheme. It has ROS as well, okay, but the batteries have actually went out, so it can no longer roar. But that is fine. Okay, our final figure of the day is actually this Schleich figure right over here. Okay, it's a Schleich Spinosaurus. Not the best looking, but I really love how the body is like, you know, curling towards a direction. It seems like this Spinosaurus is trying to intimidate its opponent, probably facing off with a T-Rex. Yeah, I think that's really cool pose. Alright, I think it's time for us to pick our most favorite Kanotaurus figure and our most favorite Spinosaurus figure, okay? I'm gonna choose my most favorite Kanotaurus figure as this, the Kanotaurus Demon. Just gonna put this aside. You can see all of them are falling over. Kanotaurus Demon. This is extremely precious to me. I really love this a lot. This has definitely got to be my #1 most favorite Kanotaurus figure from my collection, okay? Next up, second most favorite. Wow, this is tough. This is really tough. I'll probably choose the Rebel Kanotaurus. Yeah, this one is very valuable to me. I feel it's very well detailed, very beautiful. Okay, really love this blue tongue. So this is my second most favorite Kanotaurus. Just gonna put it on the floor for now. Third most favorite, oh my goodness, probably Kanotaurus Toro. Okay, so that's the 3 top most favorite Kanotaurus. I'm gonna choose my top 3 most favorite Spinosaurus. #1, I'm gonna choose my Spinosaurus Earthquake right here, because I spent so much time to actually do this, and I really love the stripes across the body. I really love it. So it's hard work, and I really appreciate the hard work that is put in, the time and the effort, which is why I rate this as one of my #1 most favorite Spinosaurus. Second one, I got to choose, you know, this one. Yes, the Spinosaurus from Namco Studio is really well done. I really love it a lot. Third, I'll probably go with, you know, Battle Damage Spinosaurus. I think all of them are extremely, you know, precious to me. Yep. So thanks for watching this, okay? So I will see you guys on Saturday. There will be plenty of new unboxing to do, and I'm gonna open at least 6 eggs so that we will get our Kanotaurus, our Charlie, and our Bumpy, okay? And I will see you guys soon, okay? Stay tuned. Goodbye.